Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Chapter name Transportation. Topic name problem number 8 based on inventory management. Hello friends. Now this is a problem based on inventory management where you can carry out the regular production, you can carry out the overtime production, and then there is also a problem of shortage. In case there is a shortage, you incur some shortage cost or a penalty cost. Let's first read the problem and then try to understand how it has to be worked out. Problem number 8. Your own garment manufacturing firm of Mumbai wishes to develop a monthly production schedule for the next 3 months. Depending on sales commitments, the company can either keep the production constant, allowing the fluctuations in inventory, or maintain inventories at a constant level with fluctuating production. The fluctuating production necessitates working overtime, the cost of which is estimated to be double the normal production, and the normal production cost is 10 rupees per unit. So they are in a dilemma, they are in a confusion whether they should have a constant production or a fluctuating production. अगर प्रोडक्शन फ्लक्चुएटिंग रखा तो आपको प्रोडक्शन कम ज्यादा करना पड़ेगा, उस केस में आपको रेगुलर या कभी कभी ओवर टाइम भी काम करना पड़ेगा. रेगुलर प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट इज 10 rupees per unit. Fluctuating inventories result in a inventory carrying cost of 4 per unit. If the company fails to fulfill its sales commitment, it occurs a shortage cost of rupees 5 per unit per month. The production capacity for the next 3 months are shown in the following table. So they are also given us the production capacity and the sales. And we need to understand, we need to find out what can be done in this case to work out a solution of fluctuating inventories. Formulate it as a transportation problem to obtain an production schedule. Let's see what can be done now. First, we need to understand that the table uses capacities, regular capacity as well as overtime capacity, and we need to understand how it has to be calculated and how it has to be worked out. The biggest challenge in this problem is making the transportation table. Now there are 3 months: month 1, month 2 and month 3. I can write the demand here on the downside against the columns, and I can have a regular production as well as overtime production. So here I'll write month 1 regular and overtime, month 2 regular and overtime, month 3 regular and overtime. Regular capacity, or I can say supply, regular capacity is 50 here and overtime is 30 here. In the second month, regular is 50, overtime is 0. In the third month, regular is 60 and overtime is 50. The next thing is now the demand or the sales. Sales for the first month is 60, for the second month is 120, and third month it is 40. Now if you do the totaling, here it comes 50, 80, 130, 190 and 50, it comes to 240 as my total supply. 50, 100, 130, 190 and 50, that is 240. Whereas my total demand comes to 60, 180 and 40, that is 220. So first thing first, this problem is not balanced. Next thing is what cost I should fill in this particular table in the cells. Now a regular production cost is rupees 10 per unit. If the product is not sold in the same month, then we have to carry forward the product in the next month, for which there is the inventory carrying cost of 4 rupees per unit. Then we are also given that working overtime, the cost of which is estimated to be double the normal production cost of 10. So overtime का cost आपका double है. And last part is shortage cost, जो हम लोग बाद में picture में आएगा. So right now I'll just put the regular cost for the first month as 10 rupees. Then regular cost for the overtime in the first month will be 10 plus 10, that is 20 rupees, double cost. अब अगर मैंने फर्स्ट मंथ में रेगुलर प्रोडक्शन किया और वो उस मंथ में सेल नहीं हुआ, तो दैट विल बी कैरिड फॉरवर्ड टू द नेक्स्ट मंथ. इन दैट केस देयर विल बी ए इन्वेंट्री कैरिंग कॉस्ट ऑफ 4 रुपीज. सो मेरा कॉस्ट पर यूनिट हो जाएगा 10 प्लस 4, 14. फर्स्ट मंथ में प्रोडक्शन लिया, फर्स्ट मंथ में सेल नहीं हुआ, सेकेंड मंथ में कैरी फॉरवर्ड हुआ, सेकेंड मंथ में सेल नहीं हुआ तो थर्ड मंथ में कैरी फॉरवर्ड हो जाएगा. अगेन देयर विल बी एन एडिशनल कॉस्ट ऑफ 4 रुपीज पर मंथ. सो 14 प्लस 4 इट विल बिकम 18. ये हो गया आपका फर्स्ट मंथ. अब ओवर टाइम में फर्स्ट मंथ में 20, फर्स्ट मंथ का फर्स्ट मंथ में सेल नहीं हुआ तो सेकेंड मंथ में जाएगा. कॉस्ट विल बी 20 प्लस 4, 24, और थर्ड मंथ में होगा 24 प्लस 4, 28. Then for second month, now see whatever is made in the second month can be sold only in the second month or in the next month, that is the third month. तो second month में हम लोग M1 में कुछ नहीं लिखेंगे because whatever is made in the month 2 can be sold only in the month 2 or month 3. So here it will be 10 rupees as the regular cost. सेकेंड मंथ का सेकेंड मंथ में बेचा तो 10 रुपीज रेगुलर कॉस्ट. सेकेंड मंथ का सेकेंड मंथ में ही बेचा ओवर टाइम में 20 रुपीज कॉस्ट. अगर सेकेंड मंथ में सेल नहीं होता है तो नेक्स्ट मंथ में क्या पड़ा होगा. इट विल बी 10 प्लस 4, 14. यहाँ पे 20 प्लस 4, 24. Same thing for the third month. Now whatever will be made in the third month can be sold only in the third month. So therefore the cost will be, regular cost will be 10 rupees month 3 against month 3. I won't get anything against month 1 and month 2 because whatever is made in month 3 can be sold only in month 3. It can't be sold in month number 1 and month number 2. For overtime it will be 20 rupees. So these are formulation of the problem, and the biggest challenge in this problem is making the table. Once that table is done, now we need to check whether it is a maximization problem or minimization problem. You can see very clearly that this is a minimization problem because what we have noted on is the production cost. Second thing, is the problem balanced? In this case I can say the problem, the demand and the supply, they are not equal, therefore the problem is not balanced. So we need to redraw the table again and make the problem balanced. One more thing, in the month number 2 overtime we don't have additional capacity as such. The additional overtime capacity is 0, therefore this particular row can be completely eliminated or ignored while working out the solution. So let's try to make the new table and work out the calculations. So we noted now the whole problem as it is, and now we need to balance the problem. If you look carefully, I have added a dummy column here, and with the dummy column I will have a demand of 20. So this will be 60, 180, 220 and 20, 240. Now the next thing is what amount I should put in this dummy. In general, wherever we have solved the problems, in almost 99% problems, it will be like dummy will always have the zero cost, because dummy are all imaginary numbers just inserted so that it will complete our solution, it will help us to complete the solution. But in this case, they are clearly specified in the problem. So in this case, there is a shortage cost of rupees 5 per unit per month, which means that I need to put a shortage cost of 5 rupees for all the unsatisfied demand. Therefore, I will put a shortage cost of rupees 5, 5, 5, 5 and 5 in all the cells of the column. Now, this is a full-fledged problem which we need to solve by our WAM method. Our first step in this case will be the WAM method. If you look in the row wise, in the first row, the lowest cost is rupees 5. आपका सबसे कम cost 5 rupees है, and the next lowest is 10. So 10 and 5 का difference आएगा 5. In the second row again I have the lowest cost of 5 and next lowest is 20. So difference will be 15. In the third row lowest cost is 5, next lowest is 10. Difference shall be 5. In the next column the lowest cost is 5, next lowest is 10. Difference will be 5. In the next column it will be 5 and 20, 15. Now I will go column wise, 10 and 20, 10, 10 and 14, 4, 10 and 14, again 4, and 5 and 5, 0. You can see the highest penalty is 15 rupees. मेरा highest penalty यहाँ पे 15 rupees है और वो दो जगह पर है, एक रो में है, सेकेंड रो में, और एक लास्ट रो में है. सेकेंड रो का जो पेनल्टी है, अगर हम वहां पे एलोकेशन करेंगे तो सबसे कम कॉस्ट आएगा 5, where the supply is 30 and the demand is 20. So I can supply 20 here. Same if I take this 15, I can supply at the lowest cost which is 5, 50 or 20, whichever is less, so I will supply 20. दोनों जगह पे सेम एलोकेशन हो रहा है, तो आप दोनों में से किसी भी सेल को या किसी भी पेनल्टी को ले सकते हो. So I will take the first 15 where supply is 30, demand is 20, so I will select 20 here, and 30 minus 20 shall be 10, 20 minus 20 will be 0. Since I got a 0 here, so we made an initial allocation of 20 in the second row, and since I got a 0 here, the demand is fully satisfied. We need to cancel this particular column. ये column आपका cancel हो गया. Column cancel किया तो आपका column penalties same रहेगा. So I'll note down the same penalties: 10, 4 and 4. For row penalties, I'll again need to do the recalculation. It will be 10 and 14, difference will be 4. Lowest cost is 20, next lowest is 24, difference is 4. Lowest cost is 10 and 14, again the difference is 4. Lowest cost is 10 and there is nothing else, so I will write 10 here. Next it is 20 here as it is. Now my highest penalty shall be 20. In this case my lowest cost is 20, that is the only cell with the cost, so I will put supply 50, demand 40, so I will supply 40 here. 50 minus 40, 10, 40 minus 40, 0. So I got a 0 here, so this shall be cancelled. Since I cancel the row, I will maintain the same numbers in the column, and for rows I will do the recalculation. 10 and 14, 4, 20 and 24, 4, and here there is only 10. So I'll just note down the 10 here, and now I need to do again the recalculations. The highest penalty is 20 here. In this case, the highest penalty is 4, 4, 10, 10, and another 10. So 10 is the highest penalty. If you look at 10, the lowest cost is 10 here. So 50 or 120, I will supply 50 here, and 50 minus 50 will be 0. 120 minus 50 will be 70. Since I got a 0 in this row, I will cancel this row. Since I cancel the row, my row penalties will remain same, 4 and 4, and my column penalties will change. It will be 10 and 20, that is 10, 14 and 24, again it will be 10. So my highest penalty right now is 10. We have got two 10s. We can select any one of the two 10s. I select the first 10. यहाँ पे सबसे कम कॉस्ट 10 है, तो यहाँ पे आपका सप्लाई 50 और डिमांड 60 है, तो I will supply 50 here. 50 minus 50 will be 0, and 60 minus 50 will be 10. So I'll cancel this because I got a 0 in this particular row. And now what is remaining is we have 10, 60 and 10, that is the supply of 80, and we have demand of 10 and 7, that is 80. Now because we have cancelled the row, my row penalties will remain same, and I need to do the column penalties again. So column penalty, in this case I got only one number, that is 20, so I will note down as it is, and in the second case it will be 24, I will note down 24 as it is. Now the highest penalty I have got is 24. So in 24, my lowest cost is 24, where the supply is 10 and the demand is 70. So I will supply 10 here. Now we have redrawn the whole table again with all the supply and the demand and the cost factors, and now we need to understand how to do the allocations here. So the allocation method here will not be the normal WAM method that we normally follow in most of the problems. This being an inventory based problem, we need to understand how to work out the calculation. We'll go month wise. Whatever is made in the first month can be sold in the first month, or it can be carried forward to the next month. So in this case, in the first month, my regular production is 50 and overtime is 30, और मेरा फर्स्ट मंथ का डिमांड है 60, तो मैं फर्स्ट मंथ में एलोकेशन दूंगा 50 का. सो दिस इज ओवर, और यहां पे मेरा 60 माइनस 50 बचेगा 50, एंड इन द फर्स्ट मंथ ओवर टाइम वी हैव ए सप्लाई कैपेसिटी ऑफ 30 यूनिट्स, तो आई विल सप्लाई 10 यूनिट्स हियर. सो अगेन दिस 50 इज डन एंड इट विल बी 0. सो पहले मंथ का 60 यूनिट्स का जो डिमांड था, हमने रेगुलर प्रोडक्शन में 50 यूनिट्स सेल किया और ओवर टाइम में 10 यूनिट सेल किया. सो फर्स्ट मंथ इज डन. नाउ वी नीड टू चेक वेदर आई विल यूज द एडिशनल कैपेसिटी ऑफ द ओवर टाइम अवेलेबल फॉर द फर्स्ट मंथ इन द सेकेंड मंथ. आपका फर्स्ट मंथ का ओवर टाइम कैपेसिटी 20 है, जबकि आपका सेकेंड मंथ का डिमांड कितना है 120. सेकेंड मंथ में आपके पास कैपेसिटी सिर्फ और सिर्फ 50 का है. सो इन द सेकेंड मंथ आई विल गो फॉर द रेगुलर प्रोडक्शन ऑफ 50 यूनिट्स, and I will use the 20 units overtime capacity of the first month because there is no overtime capacity for the second month. So फर्स्ट मंथ का ओवरटाइम कैपेसिटी हमने कहां पे यूज कर लिया, सेकेंड मंथ में यूज कर लिया, तो यहां पर बचेगा 50. इन द थर्ड मंथ वी हैव ए सप्लाई ऑफ 60 plus 50, whereas I have a demand of only 40, so I will supply 40 at regular cost, and I will have a unused capacity of 20 regular, and I will have an overtime capacity of 50 which will not be used because my demand is fully satisfied. Now I need not go for Modi method in this case because there is no need to check anything. The only factor I will check is how much of the demand remains unsatisfied. See, month 1, month 2, month 3. In month 1 I am supplying regular 50 units. Overtime I am supplying 10 plus 20, 30 units. 10 for the first month and 20 for the second month. In the second month I am supplying regular 50 units and I don't have any overtime available. In the third month I am using only the regular capacity of 40 units. Now we need to do the calculation. If you look at the total demand, it was 220, 60 plus 120 plus 40. Whereas my total production is 50, 80, 130 and 70. So there is a shortage of 50 units. Now I will multiply this with the cost per unit. रेगुलर प्रोडक्शन का कॉस्ट आपका फर्स्ट मंथ में 10 रुपीज है. फर्स्ट मंथ का ओवर टाइम जो 30 है उसमें से 10 यूनिट्स का 20 रुपीज कॉस्ट है और बाकी 20 यूनिट्स का 24 रुपीज कॉस्ट है बिकॉज ऑफ द इन्वेंट्री कैरिंग कॉस्ट. थर्ड मंथ में 50 इंटू 10 और थर्ड मंथ में regular 40 units multiplied by 10 and there is a shortage of 50 units in the second month. The demand is not fully satisfied in the second month. तो वहां पर 5 रुपीज का पेनल्टी लग जाएगा. So my total cost will be 250, 400, 500. This will be 480 plus 200, 680. And this will be 500. Now I'll just add up all the cost. 330 rupees. This is my total cost. So this was a quite unique problem where we had a totally different way of doing the allocation based on what is my capacity, regular and overtime, and in which month I am making how much. Thanks for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel Ekeeda.